Okay. If you if you could check the audio whacker.
Let's get Crispy to do that because my audio is a little
Hold on.
fucky.
I'll check the stream.
Oh, I'm hearing echoes.
Echoes.
Oh wait, I don't have the stream muted. Stream is muted. Hello. Hello to
Hello.
the internet.
Hello.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the final episode, or I think the final episode of our playthrough of the Chizo Mythos.
I don't want to do it.
As Andy is unfortunately absent today due to some family concerns, we are joined by Crispy Kraut, or Crispy
Hello.
Kraut, as our
Crispy.
co-host. He has
I'm
no
Whack.
idea what's going on and has never played these games.
I'm Whacker's #1 fan.
I don't want to do it. I don't like it.
So, again, I am Stormsong. With
I
me
don't
is Whacker.
want it.
In lieu of
No.
Andy is Crispy Kraut. Sorry, Crispy,
No.
today you're represented by the Scarecrow that is Whacker. Or, sorry, that is Andy.
I've always wanted to be a scarecrow.
No.
As, of course, last several games we covered the fate of the man called Trilby,
I don't want it.
of the man called Malcolm or John Somerset, and now we learn the fate of Theodore DeCabe.
I want a nap.
You're so excited.
I don't want to deal with Crispy.
Whacker, come
He's
on,
sending
man.
me Furbies.
If I send you one now, will you feel better?
No.
You sure? I can send you some.
Yeah.
But I gave you such a wonderful profile picture.
No. It's no. God damn it, Crispy.
And, right, I should stream to my co-hosts so that they are not.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I am kind of just watching the WBPL, and it's fun because I hear myself talking in the future or the past.
Okay, and are your guys' volumes good?
I think so. I'm not sure if I'm coming in quiet or not. I suppose we could ask the audience.
Yeah, we will get that one. Let's just make sure that we're on top of
It's
things, because
just an angry German out there.
okay. So, restoring from where we left off. So after having conjugal after having conjugal relations with Janine, while having a fractured spine,
A broken arm, a screwed up leg, a missing eyeball. Oh, okay.
This dude parties.
yeah. So we are alone in this room. So I'm going to phone Samantha. Oh, of course. She can't reply. She's dead. I tried to get a hold of Janine. There is no reply.
I don't like that.
Leave her a message.
I tried to get a hold of my office, but because we are stuck in this underground facility, no one from the outside world can hear us.
Sweet. Free day off work.
And this is like what? This is wait. Okay, so for Quithby Fake, this is 2180. So this is taking place.
89, I believe.
Yeah, this is in the far distant future. So like some kind of advanced cell phone shit. None of that happened. None of that worked.
Nah, man. We don't got cell phones. We got a
Yeah,
cassette
man.
player.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so yeah, we to give you at least the basic, Crispy, we got thrown down an elevator shaft after trying to look too close into a new religion's expanding building complex.
Oh, man, if I had a nickel for every time that happened to me,
Yep,
I'd have like 5 nickels.
it happens to you pretty often though.
I know. They just don't like it when I come asking questions like, can your god see why kids like the taste of Cinnamon Toast
I
Crunch?
don't like that sound. I don't like that. No. Why is there meat and blood? No.
There's fresh blood.
It's ketchup.
No.
This is the ketchup factory.
No, it's not.
So that was the room where we were keeping the cultist after we took him hostage.
Oh, no.
Oh, there's cultists. Fun.
Canning?
Oh, look. More ketchup. Because it's totally ketchup, just like Quithby Fed.
Ah,
It's definitely ketchup. It's abstract ketchup art.
it's Canning's blood, I know it is. Somehow it's splattered all over the cell.
No, it's Heinz 57. It was great on the steak.
Okay, so when last we left off, just after the lovely conjugal visit from the other victim, we saw a not injured version of Theodore walk into the cell and snap the cultist's neck.
Metal.
So we have no freaking idea what's going on now.
So why don't you I mean, hell, let's just... Oh, hi! Hello, let's limp away as fast as we can.
This is looking fun. Is that guy wearing a welding mask? This is Space Station 13.
Okay, we lost... we hobbled away. Swiftly hobbled away. Hobble.
I wish more life's problems could be solved by just hobbling away from them.
If Quith be the Quipple.
Yeah, it's Crispy.
You're a gangbanger?
Oh god, I'd be the worst gangbanger possible.
You'd be the best, dude.
Wait, what is wrong with this door in particular?
Like, you ever see Malibu's Most Wanted?
No. Wait.
When I
Yeah,
touch
yeah.
it, pins and needles run up my arm. When I pick it up,
Oh.
it doesn't seem to have any weight at all. This is a pickaxe. When was the
Oh,
last
hell
time?
yeah, man.
Yeah. When was the last time we saw a pickaxe in these games?
My guess is when something bad happened.
Yeah. Yeah, X gonna give it to you. Come on, man. Let's get the cripple combat going on here.
So, what Wacker probably doesn't realize at this point is... what Wacker doesn't realize at this point is we know as the audience, that's Janine chasing us in the welding mask.
Oh my god.
So she's now possessed.
Well, let's just bury that, metaphorical pickaxe in her skull.
Hey, she's doing well for herself. She's welding certified now.
Fortunately, anyone wearing the mask is only a threat if you can't keep up a brisk squawking pace.
No, this is like playing SCP.
No.
Oh,
what
this
you
is
hear-
very much an SCP kind of game.
No, what you hear is like, I can't say shit, this thing, man.
So I know where to go next, so we're just going to do it.
Oh, this isn't scary anymore. This is stupid.
You're literally Benny Hilling this fucking monster. It is exactly
You are.
like SCP. Ooh, what's behind there? Is there a raid behind that glowing door?
Oh no, not this. No, don't want to
Oh,
be
cool.
here.
It's the
No,
kitchen.
no.
Yeah, the hole. Yeah, the hole.
What?
Coming for you, man. Coming for you.
What? Ah!
Oh no.
Whoa!
Now she is the ketchup.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh.
Well, shit, man.
Welcome to the depravity that is the mind of Yahtzee Ben Kroshow. Right, if you don't know, Crispy, this game was programmed by the guy who does zero punctuation.
You know, that makes sense.
Day 5.
Oh.
Is this one
February
of those
3rd,
games-
2386.
I remember he did that whole challenge where he tried to develop like 20 games in 20 days or something like that.
Yep.
I forget what it specifically was. Was this one of those?
This is,
This, of course, is our resident celebrity, the
this is
Mephistopheles
the
killer.
second game.
Yes, you
the
remember it
second
was all
game.
over the news. Last year, the EFS Mephistopheles was launched with a skeleton crew of 6.
Oh, poor
Pointed.
choice of words.
The appointed ship's counselor was one Dr. Jonathan Somerset, and he reported for duty punctually and on schedule. Unfortunately, shortly after the launch, it was discovered that Dr. Jonathan Somerset was dead,
And who was the doctor?
pushed down a flight of stairs, presumably by the imposter who had taken his place.
Dun dun dun.
Off-world security was dispatched to intercept the Mephistopheles. It last recorded communication, SOS call to the EFS Charisma. By the time off-world security arrived, this man had slaughtered the entire crew.
That's metal.
So who is he? His name is Malcolm Somerset, the only son of Dr. Jonathan Somerset. He was a student of psychology at Ganymede, wanting to follow in his father's footsteps. So, for Crispy's edification, he is not in fact the killer. He did kill his father. He did take his identity to get onto the ship. But throughout that entire game, it was the idol and the specter that wears the welding mask, John Defoe, that did it. But he failed the final examination and dropped out. It seems becoming shipboard counselor was his dream, and when his father was called up, he couldn't hold in his jealousy. So why did he kill the Mephistopheles crew? It's partly the reason he remains in psychiatric study. It's a complete mystery. His profile is completely inconsistent with the spree killer. The best theory is that he was found out and killed out of desperation. But that doesn't explain the demented creativity, the sheer bloodthirsty relish, or with which the crewmates were slaughtered. One man was impaled, another blinded. The first officer had her head twisted right around.
Pretty metal, man.
Many of the corpses were dismembered and stitched together randomly into a Frankenstein-like monstrosity.
That was a good time.
Not the actions of a man simply trying to cover up. But let's leave him for the moment and move on.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Sometimes you just need to go in the padded room and just chill for a couple days. Makes you feel better.
It's pretty much the only thing to look at in here. There is a hatch built into for moving food and small items into the cell.
So you just slide some micro machines in there. You're like, hey, man, have fun.
Hell yeah, I had a shit ton of micro machines.
Oh, dude, micro machines were the shit. And then, like, the military ones, the play sets with those were always the coolest.
Oh, I had the big, like, cityscape one.
Oh, that was folded up into the camper?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I had that too. That thing was sick. I love that.
Oh, look at this.
I was beginning to think you were gone, you'd gone forever. This shall be our last meeting. You'll
Who's
get
that?
me out
Is
of
that
here,
like
right? We don't know
Mr.
yet.
Miyagi? Oh.
You owe me that at least. What makes you think I owe you anything? You're the one who made me kill my father. I only encouraged you to do what you already intended. You promised me I wouldn't get caught. You wouldn't have been caught had the Mephistopheles left that locker alone. You knew about that? Did you know about John Defoe? Was it all part of some plan? I did not scheme it. But I did know it would come to pass, as all I did was encourage events to take place as I had seen. You know they'd think I did it, all that senseless murder. I've been locked up in here for 6 months. I don't care about you or any of your bullshit. Just get me out of here and you'll never hear from me again, I swear. I very much doubt that. But rest assured, I am here to release you. Thank you.
Oh. Uh-oh.
What do I have to do? Just use the key and leave by the door. What?
Oh, no.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but the lock is on the outside. Besides, the guards outside will... I'm not talking about that door.
What?
What are you talking about?
No.
What door? What key? Who are you? Part of the wall, but it feels different. When I look at it, my hands start to tremble. Someone sent me a parcel with no return address.
God, it's the fucking butcher's knife.
It's contained some kind of oddly shaped knife, by the feel of it, old enough to be an antique.
Ooh. You might be onto something there, Whacker.
Oh, he wants him to kill himself.
What
why don't
is
you
that
call-
door made of? Behind the pads, there's a door made out of flesh.
No!
What?
No!
Just give it a tickle.
No, no, no. Storm, you did not tell me there were going to be flesh doors.
Welcome to Dead Space.
Welcome to a game that was inspired by a mix of Event Horizon and Resident Evil. Oh, and Silent
Oh,
Hill.
that makes sense.
Horizon was pretty fucking awesome.
I've never seen it.
Crispy,
Yeah.
we're going to remedy that.
Oh, are we?
Oh, yeah.
It's a good movie.
It is a really good movie.
I have heard as much. I just haven't really gotten around to watching it, I guess.
Notice that there's no blood on me.
It got red on you.
Let's catch up.
Oh, the stairs are getting more covered in ketchup.
It's ketchup.
And my hair is falling out.
Oh, God. You're the tall man. Oh,
My
no.
You are.
No.
I am the man in red.
No.
What?
When
Stooged his ass.
yeah, when John Defoe took his eyes because he could not see.
Where we're going, we don't need eyes to see.
So it's not a red cloak. It's covered in fucking blood.
Well, that sucks, because that's gonna dry and that's gonna be brown. You're gonna look like you're covered in poop. It's gonna be a poopy clothes.
Who the fuck is that?
It looks like the corpse of an old man in the remnants of a suit, tied up with strands of muscle and skin.
Oh, God, it's Trilby.
Oh, so it's me last Saturday. Got it.
Oh, God, that's it. That's the eyeball thing over there.
It's Fedora.
What happened to you, old man? I made a powerful enemy. You're alive. Of course. Chizzo will not let me die. Who are you? Whacker, you get to be Trilby. Name.
Which I know I strongly suspect I am not the original. I am probably a clone given over to show or perhaps is my arrogance talking. Perhaps I simply cannot bear the thought this realm would ever be in prison like this. Oh, God, I need a nap.
What is this place?
I knew you'd ask that. No one ever near this place would ever come here voluntarily. You're inside the body of Chizzo. This is his spleen.
How did I get here? The last thing I knew, I was in an asylum.
On Earth, in the universe of technology, and I can't explain it. There's no possible way to get from there to here. I can't.
Not corporeally, anyways.
I know. I'm being a smartass.
Oh, okay.
I just keep staring at that meatball on the wall behind you.
Who is
That's a
Chizzo?
Big meatball.
More appropriately, what is? I don't know. It's not, or even where is it? And he was something like a fiend, and then, but Chizzo is a pain elemental, and there was once many of his kind, and they were small and largely harmless. The petty anguishes of Crispy and others.
You know, I think
But over-
Psyduck's right. I
but
think
over
we're in
time.
the body of Grizo.
Maybe I can't take any more of Whacker's old man voice right now until their physical bodies were
Keep
absorbed.
going, it's great.
They fought for more power, killing each other and absorbing each other.
And they absorb, and
Chizzo is the very last.
Kind, and Psyduck lives in Florida.
A bloated mountain of gristle whose very
Not
essence
Grizzly.
crackles with magic. And now nothing but the hellish torments will sate his hunger.
Oh, he's the god of... Oh.
So
He's-
wait, Whacker, if Psyduck lives in Florida, does that mean you guys are neighbors?
No!
You're the one who set the idol into space.
Whacker, don't you start that shit.
Possibly. Certainly I have memories of doing so.
I don't remember anything.
You must be the man who found him. How could you know that? After the hotel, Trilby spent many years researching Khazot. He requested a vision of the idol's future from the Ministry of Occultism.
Wait, there's a Ministry of Occultism? That's
Well,
fucking rad.
so this was slightly before SCP came out, but it was pretty much in that vein. Whether I'm the original or not, I do not possess the memories of that vision. I saw you. I saw what Defoe did to you. I saw what you became. And I realized I'd seen you before somewhere. But never mind. You want to redeem yourself, don't you?
Don't remember anything.
More than anything. Then all you have to do is follow my instructions. What do you want me to do? I want you to kill me. And don't pretend you're a stranger to killing. You have Freehorn's blade. It's infused with Chizot's magic. It's the only thing that can release his hold on me. So, Jack Freehorn, the founder of the cult, his blade has been the machete this entire time.
So you gotta stab him with a chorizo sword. Gotcha.
The nature of the blade will infuse you with energy. Call it the soul life force, we don't have a proper name for it. I want you to give it to the one who needs it. You'll find him nearby. He isn't physically here, but Chizot is observing him, so he manifests. My life force will still save him, wherever his actual body is.
I don't like this.
I won't kill you, I'm gonna bust you out of here. No.
I want you to kill me.
Even
I'm
if
not
you
gonna kill
could,
you.
I have no place to go. The pain elemental time is non-linear. It sees past, present, and future all at once. Were I to leave this place, I could end up at any moment in time. Or every
Yes.
moment. Or no moment at all.
There's such sights to show you.
Yeah, it's the reason why you and I are able to interact like this. Despite my perspective being from the 21st century and you from the 24th. Now kill me. Both our destinies demand it. Wait here. Don't leave me. The body.
Need a nap. I am no.
God, why is it always about you? What about my needs?
No. I pooped myself again, and I need a nap. Psyduck is singing Disney songs in chat.
Why?
Oh, right. Wait here.
Oh, God. Give me flashbacks to the one store I went to last week.
I don't wanna. I don't.
You ever seen an animatronic octopus that looks real decrepit sing the Song of the South? Because I have.
No, that sounds fucking horrible, dude.
It was! I was like, am I in the set from Texas Chainsaw Massacre too? It was fucking weird. There needs to be more horror movies set in abandoned theme parks.
The skin-like material is as tough as leather, and I can't hope to tear it.
Oh. I don't like that. No.
He doesn't
No.
like you. I don't like you either. You got the death sentence in 12 systems.
Crispy, do not quote that which has been defiled to us forever.
Do you have any fucking idea how many times Star Wars comes up on the podcast? Like, every episode.
Crispy. Hey, Storm.
Yeah.
I couldn't help but notice that there's a certain lack of stabbing going on here.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that one out myself. I'm sorry. None of it was your fault. Remember that.
Oh, he did. Did you just, like, take his soul?
Yep.
Cool. Free soul.
And I'm giving it to the one who is awaiting. In fact, Trilby in the past.
Whoa, man. You're gonna give it to Yahtzee.
You felt that, didn't you? I think I should get out of here.
Creepy breathing intensifies.
Always.
What is... Do not want...
Yep, I say he's dead. Damn it. We're going to catch hell for this, aren't we? Why do you have to go or cut his own throat out? Couldn't he have hung himself with his pajamas like most of them do? It's like he knew we'd have to clean up this mess. Personally, I'm more worried about how he got hold of a knife.
You know, we just throw packages in here.
No, if a freak really wants to kill himself, there's very little we can do to stop them. Can you honestly say he doesn't deserve it? I've got a little brother just joined the Navy Medical Corps. Same age as the poor doctor on the Mephistopheles was. I can assure you that that's not how the Dr. Laszlo will see it. So, that poor doctor on the Mephistopheles, Crispy, he ended up doing most of the killing.
Yeah,
I
and he kinda made some things.
He's the one that was stitching bodies together.
With meat.
Oh, sweet. Arts and crafts.
Let's fetch a body bag.
God damn it, Crispy.
Blackness swallows me. The furious roar of Hazo fades. I am free. Free of that place, free of physical form. The ebb and flow of time flutters against what passes for my body,
I don't like that.
caressing me like a lover.
No.
When I was a man, I was Destiny's prisoner. Now I will be her servant. There are men and women who must be guided. I will be the caretaker.
No. I don't know.
Day 6.
ASX.
July 28th, AD 2189. And if you'll recall, every other incident in this series has taken place on July 28th. You could not have saved her Decab, but there's still time enough to save yourself. What happened to her? Her weakened defenses allowed John Defoe to crush her personality. In loving her, you tainted her. Tainted? What's that supposed to mean? Just as the past affects the future, so too does the future affect the past. And your future, Decabe, is a dark one indeed. So dark that its influence travels backward through your lifetime, leaving an eternal blemish on your soul that worsens as your fate draws near. Shut up. Why can't you ever give me a simple, straight answer? Why won't you help me get out of here? You will find the way out in the basement of Defoe Manor. What? If you wish to escape, go there. You expect me to go into that madhouse? What about John Defoe? Enough clones of Trilby remain to provide an escort. They will buy you the time you need to break through Defoe's defenses. You must combat the corrosive influence of his mind on equal footing. Know him, become him, defeat him. We shall not meet again. I wish you luck. Wait! Will you at least tell me who you are? Once I was a man. John Defoe destroyed all I had. But a gift gave me the power to see the destiny of all mankind, while simultaneously enslaving me to it. You and I, Decabe, are pawns of a game too vast, too complex to understand. But a pawn that crosses the board becomes a king. or at least a prince. Now, one of the things that you'll remember, Whacker, is that they refer to the tall man as the prince.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh.
Freehorn's blade is one of the Order's most sacred relics. It is said to have been used by the 18th century prophet Jack Freehorn himself to deliver the 12 sacrifices that enabled him to write the Book of Chazot. When a person dies, their body, mind, and soul separate and drift apart. An individual killed by Freehorn's blade, however, separates differently. They leave their body behind while the mind and soul remain together. This results in a non-corporeal spirit of unusual ability, capable of strong manifestations, but they remain forever under the command of the one who wields the blade. An individual can exploit a loophole in these rules by killing themselves with Freehorn's blade, which would theoretically transform them into an immensely powerful spirit, a magic-infused force of pure will. None, however, have chanced this. So now we have an idea of who the man in red is, or we know who he was, but what he is still something of a question.
I actually don't. I'm not sure I follow it.
Okay, so
Is it Trilby?
So people who were killed with Freehorn's blade would forever be spirits bound to the will of the one who killed them. By killing himself with Freehorn's blade, he became something else. Because he could not be slave to his own will if his will was in fact enslaved. So he belongs to something else now, and he calls it fate.
So it's Trilby.
You shall see.
I don't like the meat.
I'm sure he'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Crispy.
What?
Crispy.
Just walk it off. It'll be cool.
It's the ketchup room.
Right, the office is of no use, so yeah, I think we're just going straight to...
What the hell is that symbol on the wall?
That one right there?
No, the one that in the office.
In the office?
Yeah.
Let's go back and look. That's the symbol of Chazot. That's the Order of Blessed Agonies symbol.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So this is where I should tell Whacker about the part he missed last time, which is that the Order worships through what they call the Blessed Agonies. Agony of the body, agony of the mind, and agony of the soul. Body is obvious, mind is things like insanity, boredom, etc., and soul is the loss of someone you love.
So, would dealing with like you and Crispy and Big Mike and Andy all the time mean that you are in this cult of agonies with the agony you inflict on me?
Possibly.
Yes.
Crispy definitely is.
Don't worry about it.
Crispy.
All right.
Spara, stop sending me curse shit.
Do not stop, Spara. He must know the agony of the mind.
Yes.
I get the agony from the mind every day, especially with that Kirby one. Jesus Christ.
Don't worry about it.
And the door is open. Will you three come with me into the hub? If that is what you order. We only do as we are told. How many of you are there? We don't know. When any of us fall, another comes here to take our place. So if you die, I can come back here and there will be more of you? Until there are no more. Personally, I'm in no hurry to die. Come on.
Yeah, I just turned out my stuff. Oh, look at these guys.
I don't know. We're back. No, we're back in the place. I don't know.
Eh.
What the hell?
Every time we enter another room. The tall man returns. Ah.
No.
Actually, we are going to go back because we need 3 trilbies for this part. Ah, gosh, I wish it would just...
Hey, Storm, you're really good at clicking. You know that?
You would think.
Lol.
Oh, he's coming for you. Oh boy. We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from.
No.
Oh, it's from that place. Oh, that's not... What is that? Play-Doh Man.
What did you just pick up?
The welding mask.
Oh. Pistol, no. Ducky, no. Farah, no.
Yeah, it's bad.
God damn it.
I will look once this part is over.
Oh no. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's all bad.
It won't.
Yeah, it's
won't,
pretty.
it
It's
hurts.
it's pretty bad, man. Why does he keep killing them when you go to a different room? I don't get it.
Because Trilby is the only one keeping the house in check. Defoe will kill us without Trilby there. So clearly the tall man is trying to kill us.
So, that creepy breathing, is that the game or is that Quithby?
That is the game. That's John
Sounds
Defoe.
like- It sounds like Quithby.
It's not me.
Lich. A kind of undead sorcerer granted immortality by removing their soul from their body, placing into an external object. Blah, 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 blah. Wraith, blah, 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 blah. So, essentially, the tall man is a lich, and John Defoe is a wraith.
The good news is that we at least know... Oh, who's the painting of now?
It's Roderick Defoe.
We all know that Crispy's phylactery is some kind of Furby-related thing.
Okay, first of all, how dare you? And second of all, how did you find out?
I mean, there's a couple of... kind of, you know...
So now I'm wearing the outfit.
So does this mean you can do combat with him? Ah!
Father, it hurts. Should have father killed you.
Oh, there.
Demon. Demon child. It hurts. Father, child. I saved him. Father, demon child. It brought him back. No, child. It hurts. Demon. Demon. What now? Janine. Floating man.
Garofalo?
Guide. Go into space. It hurts. Your fault, Janine. Kill me. It hurts. It hurts. The king. Hold me. Janine. The guide. Wanted to the prince. The guide. Know the name. The arrogant man. Defoe. You are the last one? I think so. The others all went into the house. They never came out. Does that mean anything to you?
Yeah, don't go in the house.
Does that spark any memories? I think the others were killed. When I think that, images start to flash before my eyes. Defoe Manor being here feels wrong. I think it's supposed to have been destroyed. In what way destroyed? Fire. It's supposed to have been burnt down. Perhaps you should address this inconsistency. Yes. How? I can show you where to get some petrol.
Oh,
Oh, that sounds scary.
well then.
I can feel something like a flat metal surface above my head. I can't see anything, especially not through the smoked visor. It's moving. Focus, DeCabe. It's not really happening.
Boy!
There's some kind of document lying on it. I'll add it to my journal. Children of the King rejoice, for the time is finally at hand. Our patience these last few centuries will finally be rewarded.
Oh my.
200 years ago, the body of the Bridge Keeper was destroyed. 200 years from now, the soul of the Bridge Keeper will meet the same fate. These are known as the Bridge Events. Their significance was so great that they sent ripples of weakness through time itself, echoing off into both past and future. On July 28th of 2189, the ripples from the past will collide with the ripples from the future, creating an area of extreme weakness between the two realms.
Oh, I get it now.
If the
When you
third
were saying how time flows differently in this game. Okay.
Yeah. If the third bridge event, the destruction of the mind, occurs at this point, the focus of the explosion will penetrate that area of weakness and form the bridge between realms. Over the bridge, the King Chazo will come, and he will save us and all the men of technology from sin. We must, however,
Technology defeat.
be alive to enjoy this new age of perfect purity, so it is important that the complex and ophthalmology building be evacuated a week prior to the event. Oh no. It's a bomb. There's enough nano-explosive here to atomize the county. Nothing for it, I have to try to disarm it. In a second. The bomb's already been diffused. Which means the tall man was doing something to it. The tall man kept it from going. Shit! No. No.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Um,
Ground is exploding.
little whoopsie
Oh.
doodle.
Yeah. Unexplodificate.
6 days later.
Well, alright.
You're watching UCBC News. Investigation continues into the circumstances that resulted in a nano-explosive detonation in the county of Buckinghamshire 6 days ago. The blast completely demolished the ophthalmology building, which had been purposely evacuated beforehand, and several lead ophthalmologists are being held for questioning. Although the detonation has not yet been found to have caused any loss of life, 2 individuals last seen in the area have been reported missing. And the environmentalists are already calling this the biggest ecological disaster of the entire history of the country. The investigation continues. This is CNN.
I hate to go, guys, but I have to go record
I'll
stuff.
see you,
so
Crispy.
See you all later.
All
Bye,
right.
Whacker.
Bye, Quiffy.
Bye.
Bye, all. Trilby sacrifices weakened for our sins. Yes. As an avatar, I cannot judge. I cannot afford to question the events, only encourage them to take place as history demands. And yet I wonder. I wonder why the Order of Blessed Agonies expected Chizou to enter this universe. After all, a creature so dependent on magic could not possibly survive in a world where there is none. The prophecies were wrong. Freehorn, the Order, the Tall Man himself, all deliberately misled by the Pain Elemental. But why? For what purpose was the bridge really constructed? It was open for mere seconds. Nothing came through from the ethereal realm. So did Chizou's plan simply fail? Or was his intention not to send, but to receive? None of this matters. I led Decabe to the destiny demanded of him by the timeline. Now I must wait. 2 centuries from now, my younger self will require my guidance. The eternal cycle must be set into motion again. And while I do not judge and feel no regret, I find that I cannot relish the task.
What?
And so now we come back to the 18th century. The prophet Jack Freehorn put to paper the 3 books of Chizou. The blood of the 12 sacrifices still fresh on his hands. The Book of the Prince, the Book of Victims, and the Book of the Bridge. You'll remember this is the cultist from the 3rd game.
Yep.
This is the central tenet of the faith of the Order of the Blessed Agonies. What is not known, not even by the highest acolytes, and likely not even by the prince himself, is there was a 4th book. It seemed to contradict the other prophecies, and Freehorn discarded the draft, thinking it a garbled message. This was the Book of the New Prince. Here is what it said. On the day of the bridge, the prince returned to the court of the king and bowed low before him in the presence. And the king was greatly wrathful, and he said to the prince, "Why have you returned, O prince, you who would betray his king, who would defy his own flesh?" And with those words, the king threw down the prince and stripped away his vestments, and the prince once again became the arrogant man. And the arrogant man said, "I wanted only to please you, my king. I know you schemed to replace me. If I betrayed you, it was only to remain your prince." And the king replied, "I have not forgotten that you are the arrogant man, and still your arrogance blinds you. Who are you to question my plans, you little man of linear time? Who are you to believe he knows what is best for I who has drunk down the agonies of 1,000,000 men, I who has seen the edge of forever? You are not my prince, O arrogant man. You were never truly of my flesh." And the king took the vestments of the prince and gave them to the man of purity, and the man of purity became the new prince. And the arrogant man wept aloud, "Why have you betrayed me, my king? What have I done that I should earn this wrath?" Came the reply, "Long ago you were offered the chance to fulfill the role of the bridge, and as being of both magic and technology. You could have proven your commitment to your king. You could have chosen your successor. But in your arrogance you resisted and created the child to become the bridge in your stead. And after you learned the true purpose of the bridge, you had the audacity to subvert my will. Weakly you sought to avert your destiny and the destinies of others. But rejoice, arrogant man, for I have provided another opportunity to fight your fate. Simply defeat your successor and return to my side. The new prince faced the arrogant man. And threw the prince down. And the new... Protect him always. It hurts. My king. The guide. It hurts. It hurts.
Be a welding mask.
And the arrogant man knew the name of the king.
So, who's the new prince? Is it Trilby?
It's Theodore. His body was broken, his soul, and eventually his mind. He wore the vestments of the child and was
Which
slain.
one was Theodore?
The guy we were playing as with the broken neck.
Oh, the one from 2183.
Yeah, so the guy who was from, quote, present as of this game. It's DeCabe. And so we're seeing all the little hints of events in the game, or throughout the series. So, yeah, from that last part we learned that the tall man guided Roderick Defoe into slaying his son to create an alternate bridge because he did not want to sacrifice himself for the king's plans. Had he just accepted all of that, none of these people would have died. At least this way.
So the druid was the arrogant man and the first prince.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is the end of the Chazo mythos.
So Trilby is the guide.
Mm-hmm.
Trilby was the man with no hair and the blood-soaked suit.
No, that was the caretaker. That was Malcolm, or rather John, the man on the ship.
Huh. Well, shit. Confused whacker noises.
Yep. So
okay.
Now that I'm done spooping you out and confusing you, we were going to take a brief bio break, and Whacker, you can just whinge about how spooped out you are. I will be right back.
No, I don't wanna. I need a nap. I need a nap. All right, chat, entertain me. Entertain me. Angry German, entertain me. You guys are doing a bad job at this. Oh, shit. Man, shit. No, we are not doing Corpse Malort. We are not doing Corpse Malort. That is not permitted. Oh, you know,
All
we
right,
could do.
I am back.
No.
So, so let's
Yeah,
just
so.
review to make sure you kind of fully understand. The poor guy who got thrown down the elevator shaft with the cracked spine and everything, he is the new prince.
Yeah, okay.
Trilby was the guide. His goal was to guide John Defoe to his appointed place. So he was the guide because he burned the because he burned the house down, because he damaged the wraith, because he sent the idol into space. Malcolm, Malcolm was the caretaker, because he now belonged to Destiny, so he alone could see to it that some of these events could still happen, even though, because of the tall man's influence, only by supernatural means could the events still carry out.
So, was his role to effectively ensure that everything that was supposed to happen would happen?
Yes.
So he couldn't like fight against this whole Chizzo wanting all this bullshit. Like he had to ensure that it happened.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
I would not call him a friend then.
yes, he was only a temporary ally and not a friend. And so those are their respective fates. The Trilby clone suffered and died, so this means that the regular Trilby, with whatever trauma, lived a normal life thereafter the day of the hotel events.
So who was the Trilby that was trapped in the other dimension with the eyeball?
The one that went in and set the house on fire at the end. So one of the clones.
I thought that was the original Trilby.
No, the original Trilby's been dead for like 100 years.
Okay.
Because remember, the original Trilby lived in, was a grown man in the 1990s.
Yeah, but when you say the house on fire, aren't you talking about the mansion in the 90s when the
no,
mansion
okay,
got
so remember at the end when the Red Man was talking to the clone of Trilby and he's like, I remember this place burning, but it's not, it should be burned. And the man in red said, shouldn't you then take steps to fix that? And he set fire to the house and to Cabe and caused the bomb to go off.
Oh. Okay. Huh.
Let's
Yeah,
see,
the whole like time like existing all at the same point is kind of fucky, but I understand what you were saying now.
yeah. So yeah, it's definitely got some strange choices, but that is probably one of the only horror series games I ever actually really cared for. Like, it's honestly because it's so mind bendy. So many horror things are just direct, like we're gonna stab everything.
Oh, I will agree that it is a clearly very well thought through narrative. Um, I will fully agree with that.
Oh, okay. So with that, we could go through some of the special features, but really it's just Yahtzee talking about how he made the games, and you can download the games yourself and go through those. Um, it's a lot of very English humor. There's a little sketch he does where Trilby uses magic to turn Simone into a dog. That silliness aside,
We could talk about what we're going to do next time.
Yes, so we have 2 events coming up here, but the next big game we're going to take on, now that we're, done playing this game of arrogance and eldritch horrors, where, shattered minds and worlds of magic and technology clash with one another, we're putting all that aside, and we're going to play Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, man.
A world of arrogance and ancient eldritch entities and shattered minds where tormented souls in a world of technology and magic. Oh my god.
It'll be great, and the amount of reading that Storm and I are going to do is going to be... It's going to be well over 9,000.
Yes. Now we're going to be playing the original Final Fantasy VII because I played through Remake and Rebirth recently. And I enjoyed them very much, but I would like to just go through the old school, do the thing, and then after that, no, 8 is played on Saturdays.
Yes, that's the Super Chief show.
That's Super Chief. I'm playing 7.
We are going to play it slightly visually modded.
Then on Saturdays, you will get more of 8 from Super Chief, for that is his show.
Yes,
I was going to play through 8 until Super Chief started playing through it, and I was like, well, that takes that one off. I will do 9 eventually. I plan on going through all of the PS1 era Final Fantasies. Sorry, Chocobo. It's gonna be 7. But, with that said, the other big thing coming up is Tukiad Day. And so, I'm going to talk with some of the others. Oh, we're definitely going to play 6. I'm planning on going through all the old ones. And probably not just Final Fantasy. I'm going to do... Most of my shows are going to be JRPGs of various sorts. Possibly Von Falkenstein. But yeah, so we're going to, for Tukiad Day, in kind of honor of what we did last year, I'm going to see if I can make the arrangements to try to raise some money for something worthwhile. Something like St. Jude's or something like that. And Whacker, some old friends of ours, have agreed that a tradition must be upkept.
Yeah.
A friend
Hey.
named Aiden and a friend named Squick.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Yay. All right. So we are actually going to, yes, in fact, we will play the 12 Days of Tukiad on Tukiad. We are going to close up shop for now. I know that was a short stream, only an hour, but we were just finishing out the game. So, I'm going to call that there for today. Anything to say, El Whack Daddy?
Oh, this is actually a really good point, because we've got some like actual thunderstorms coming through, and I should probably shut down here for a bit. So,
yeah,
this is actually a good time to do that.
So, join us next week as Whacker has his sanity tortured by crabs once more, and then after that on to Final Fantasy VII.
No, we're not doing crabs.
Yes, we're doing crabs, Whacker!
No, we're not doing crabs! No!
Ah! We love you all. Have a good evening, and join us in an hour or so for... Oh, in 2 hours for Helzakar's stream. Farewell!
Toodles!